says I'm going live.
All right. There we go.
You need to get your butt over here because
You want to make sure? Let's see. You should be good.
let's
Oh wow, the
see.
quality is amazing.
Am I live?
Yeah. Yeah.
Can y'all hear me? Sally, can you hear me?
Audio is good.
You know what? Y'all so funny. Clearly, y'all did not watch the whole entire video because everybody thinks that they're getting a full tour of the house today. The tour is being filmed tomorrow by Tiny House Giant Journey. Today is the Q&A. I might give y'all some sneak peeks though. So let's see what we got here. Malik.
Yeah.
So my coach is here. Malik is here because I've never done this before.
Nice.
So that's my coach. And like he's my trainer, but also like my life coach. I know he looks young, but he's like an old soul.
Yes. Much love, guys.
So let's see. Hi, Johnny boy. What are you waiting on? I'm waiting for you guys to give me the questions. Like, y'all are so excited to see stuff. And I'm like, I thought we were doing a Q&A. I thought we was hanging out. Like, what's going on here? Okay, great. You can hear me. Thanks, Kylie. Let's see what Johnny boy is talking about. Because I need to know what y'all trying to see. Y'all supposed to be asking me questions. I told y'all to have y'all questions ready and y'all drinks. You know I got my smoothie. So what y'all drinking out there? Anybody else got a power smoothie? This is I'm not gonna lie. This is my second one for the day.
That's good. Get your fruits and veggies in there.
Getting all my fruits and veggies in. So I'm waiting on the questions. We're supposed to be doing a Q&A. The walkthrough tour is going to be done by Tiny House Giant Journey on Jenna's channel. So make sure you're subscribed to her channel so you don't miss that when that happens. Okay, so we got our first question. Actually, I have some questions here because when I put it out before, some of you actually sent in questions, and so I saved them for this particular Q&A. So someone wants to know what's in my tell you. I hope I don't forget anything. Let's see. Spinach, broccoli sprouts, kale sprouts, carrots, pineapples, bananas, mangoes, strawberries, raspberries. Um, I use a vegan protein, um, flaxseed, chia seed, spirulina, beetroot powder. I think that's it. So yeah, and it's really good. And okay, so I got why did I decide to go tiny? Okay, and then are you going to do another tiny home? Okay, so I'll answer those two separate questions. So we got Pretoria Afro. I hope I'm saying that right. Sally asked, why did I decide to go tiny? And Kylie wants to know if I'm going to do another tiny home. Hi, Mike Jones. Mike Jones just popped in. What's up, Mike? He is one of my biggest fans from my hip hop era. Um, but okay, let me see. Why did I decide to go tiny? I think I had addressed this before, but I'll let you guys know who didn't see my other videos. I wanted to go tiny a long time ago, but once the pandemic hit in 2020 and I was living in this big old house, my daughter had moved out. Originally, we needed the space for her room, the nursery, and all of that stuff. And then once she moved out, I was in this big house and I had a friend move in, and so I had a roommate for a little bit, but that really wasn't working for me. Not her, just the whole, big house thing. And so I decided to go ahead and downsize. So during the pandemic, when nobody was traveling anywhere, I traveled over to Texas. I found my rig, my first one, Jewel, and then I started renovating. There was no work, nobody was doing anything. I did a couple of social distance shoots, and then I did some shoots that were like FaceTime shoots. But other than that, I just spent the time building my tiny home. And would I do another tiny home? Probably, but I'm just getting settled in Dream, and I love, love what was created here. Is it not dope, Malik?
It's incredible.
It's
It's
so
just like,
dope.
yeah.
And so I'm happy, and I'm gonna stay in Dream for a little while. The only thing is I am a little bit antsy. I don't like too long, so I'm either gonna move Dream someplace else, or I may end up selling Dream and moving out of the country. I don't know what I'm gonna do, so we'll see. And I hope that answers your question, Kylie, and Sally. So let's see. I got Sean, front row with Sean D. Hey fam, how you doing? What's your question, Sean? Because I know you got one. All right, let's go. Let's see. Mike Jones wants to know, when am I gonna hear the album you did in '93? You might want to ask Tommy Boy that question, because for those of you who don't know, yes, I was a female rapper back in the day. Um, I did songs with, oh my God, oof, like the whole roster at Tommy Boy, I guess, like Queen Latifah, Naughty by Nature, um, and Apache, rest his soul. I worked a lot with Chris Lighty, and this whole thing with Twitch kind of brought up some memory of Chris Lighty. So rest in peace, guys. Anyway, yeah. So I did do hip hop back in the day, and I produced a whole entire album with Tommy Boy, but that album never came out. Some people were privy to it. So I think, Mike, I think you might actually have a copy of that album. So I don't know who you bullshitting. But yeah. Let's see what I got. Another question. Did you need any special permits to do your remodeling? No, I didn't need it. This is my home. I own it. I bought it outright, cash. And so I don't need anybody to tell me what I can and cannot do in my home. Obviously, working on the exterior of my home, I don't need any permits from where I'm parked, but I'm respectful of my neighbors. So I like to make sure that I get clearance from the office for anything that I might be doing that might disrupt anybody or might look a little unsightly, which, I definitely tested that for a while. Mm, Mimi, hi Mimi. LaShawn, what other countries are you considering? I left in 2012. Oh my God, where are you? I'm actually considering Mexico. And at one point I was considering Portugal, but it's a little far. What I like about Mexico is in the area where I plan on looking. I'm actually going to Mexico soon to just kind of look around, see what's happening. But I'm definitely thinking Mexico. It's a beautiful country. Everything that you see and hear about Mexico, on the news is not necessarily true. There's crime everywhere. I'm in Vegas, and literally they are shooting up and down the block sometimes. Like, it doesn't matter where you are, you're going to have ghettos everywhere you go. So I'm not tripping off of, you know, what they say in the media, because I've been to Mexico plenty of times, and you just got to keep your head on a swivel, because people are hungry, and they, sometimes will do things because they don't pay them enough, and that's that. But yeah, definitely Mexico. It's closer to the US, in case I need to get back here, get on something smoking for my grandson, for my mom. My brothers, everybody's in New York and on the East Coast. So Mexico. Let's see. Sean, how does the future feel now in this space of time? How does the future? Let's see. I'm not really sure what you mean by that, Sean. How does the future feel? Space and time. Um, I can tell you how the future feels scary. Honestly, scary. And I could go into a whole boatload of reasons why I feel that way, but I don't think that you guys are here for that. But definitely where we are right now in this country, in this space, a lot of people are going through stuff. A lot of people are hurting, and I think when we lose people like Twitch, like Chris Lighty, you know, I think it really hits where people start thinking, oh man, I should really check in on X, Y, and Z, make sure my brothers are good, like make sure my son is good. And, so it's just scary. There's a lot going on, and people are oh, how they feel. I'm worried about the planet. I am worried about us, our health, and so it's scary right now. Um, yeah. So let me see if we can take it up a notch, because I don't want it to get too sad. Um, Mike, you do not have a copy. Okay, okay. I know a couple people who do. You're in Puerto Rico, Puerto Rico, Puerto Rico. Okay, Mimi. How do you like it in Puerto Rico? I actually thought about PR. Um, but I know that, there's a lot going on there with the hurricanes and all of that stuff. A little tricky. Let's see. Freedom to go where you want. You decide where to park your home. Well, my new home is 40 feet long and about 12 feet wide when my sliders are out. It's a big, big girl for a tiny home. She's about 406 square feet when her slides are out. And so, with that said, it's a park model unit. I'm not going to be pulling and tugging this unit anywhere. So, it's more like with a park model, you park it, you stay where you're going to stay, and maybe you move it once or twice a year. And that's about it. It's not going to be moved all over the place. But my truck, tiny, my big ass truck, is actually a camper. So I can travel stealth in my truck. Um, let's see. Uh, LXNC. It's a tricky name. Something. Good evening. Well, good evening. How are you? Let's see. I hope I didn't miss any questions so far. Okay, so let me see. I have a couple of questions um, from, let's see, Tanya. She had sent this to another video where I asked about putting out questions for the Q&A. She's not in the chat yet, but let's see. She asked something about, oh, she was asking about my hair. Um, the whole, how did I come up with the white hair thing? So the white hair is really because I'm a Marvel nerd. Love everything Marvel. So, it was my I guess homage to Storm to go with the white hair. So that's how that came about. Let's see. Got another question. Hoppus, Hoppas 77. I don't think she's in the chat, but she asked questions about my creativity, that she wanted to know my story. Um, how did I get into design? Who inspired me? And was I creative as a child? But she asked a lot of good questions. When did you start rapping and singing? Whew, this is a lot. Let me see. Okay. So, hi, Rhonda. Hi, Rendezvous. Glad you can make it. So, let me see. Was I creative as a child? Yes, I was. I built my own Barbie dream house out of boxes, and I made furniture out of cigarette boxes because my aunt used to smoke. Actually, my mom smoked too. Thankfully, they stopped, but at that time they did smoke. And so when you had those boxes, you could make furniture out of it. So my mom also was a seamstress. So I learned how to actually sew when I was about 5 years old. Creative like that all my life. I also started dancing when I was about 5 or 6. I was in different dance groups. So, yeah, let's see. I started rapping when I was about maybe 7 or 8. My cousin Miles, God rest his soul, he was like the rapper of the family, and he wrote this rap for me, and my name was Sweet Lee because LaShawn. And so it was like he taught me to say, I'm the S, the W, the double ET, add another L and another double E. That was my rap. And I was like, I don't know, probably 7 when I learned how to do that. So it was cute. They had me at the block parties. How many of y'all remember block parties? Um, Something we used to do back in the day. My brothers were DJs. So yeah, we would get up and have these block parties. It was a lot of fun. Let me see what else. Who inspired me? I can't think of who really inspired me to do interior design. It's just something that has always been part of me. I mean, I like a lot of different designers. Can I remember their names? Probably not. And I would just say HGTV on a whole, Architectural Digest. And how did I get into photography? Photography started again when I was really little. My mom bought me a camera. It was one of those 110 cameras, the long skinny ones. I'm dating myself, I know. The long skinny 110 cameras with the film in it, and yeah, and you had to like wind the back. So yeah, that's how I got into photography. I was taking pictures of everything for as long as I can remember. And then being in the music industry, I was always in front of the camera, but I was always trying to run behind and see what was going on, and that's how I ended up like really liking photography. And then I took it up as a hobby, but eventually decided to take it on, and I hired someone privately to teach me as much as they could possibly teach me. But a lot of it is creativity. You have to just keep on and keep on doing stuff. When I look at the stuff I did 15 years ago versus what I do now, it's like yikes. So let's see. Thank you. uh Let's see what Rhonda says. May have shared this already. Oh, okay, okay. Toy may have okay, Toy may have shared this. The music industry, and do you have any recordings of the early you? I do. I do have recordings of my earlier songs, and there's actually some people out there who have things that I don't have. Like I keep asking, if they can send it to me. You know who you are. But yeah, I do have some of the stuff, but I don't have everything. And Tommy Boy, since they sold the company, it's kind of hard. You got to jump through all these different hoops to get, whatever it is you need. So, and then yeah, my mom has some music stashed somewhere in her apartment. Creativity is in the family, I see. Yes, it is. My son is also a photographer, and let's see. Was it hard to find furniture, etc., to fit inside your home? Um, no, not really. I'm pretty good at taking measurements. So, and I like to save a buck here and there. I wouldn't say I go for something that's cheap. I definitely want quality, but I'm also frugal. So, um, once I have a style in mind, then I just go for it. I just have to make sure that things are going to actually fit in their proper space. And then with this type of home, you want to make sure that you're not putting anything in it that is too heavy. But because I used regular furniture and not typical RV furniture, I am when I do move my rig, I will have to like move my furniture out of it because nothing's bolted down. Like I have like real furniture. Um let's see. I hope that answers the question. Um you were going through LEXNC was going through some old Essence magazines and saw a story with you and other DIY ladies. Yeah, remember that? It was like the Lady of Rage and Boss, Nikki D, myself, my DJ Shortcut, Lisa, hey boo, and so yeah, it was a couple of us. Hey, how are you? You made it. Oh, my girl is in the chat and she made it. Let's see. What'd you say? If you need some recordings, I'll ask. Okay. Thanks, Sean. And then, oh wow, Chanel is here. What's up, Chanel? You better throw out a question, girl. Um, Alice, hey girl, how are you? How's it going out there in Arizona? Let's see. Okay. I'm waiting for this thing to scroll down. It's like it's in slow mode. But I did that because I'm like new to live, so I wasn't sure. So hey guys, I'm thinking of having a tiny home um housewarming party. But then would you guys want to show up to that like virtually where we can actually have the camera like moving around and stuff? You won't be able to taste any of my delicious vegan dishes, but you can salivate. So let me know. Would you be down for that? Because I'm thinking about doing that. A little tiny home housewarming and then go live during that. And show you guys, a few things here and there, whatever. You're gonna see it all actually when Tiny House Giant Journey comes out, but still nothing like a little party. Okay. Okay. I'm getting some yeses. What y'all drinking out there? Am I the only one with a smoothie? What's going on? I told y'all to have y'all drinks ready. And I know, wait, what? Oh, thanks, Mike. Okay, so I'm getting some yeses. I'm getting some yeses on the housewarming, tiny housewarming. It's never been done before. So why not, right? I never heard of a tiny housewarming party until I thought about it. But then again, somebody else could have did it, but I'm just saying. All right, so where's the rest of y'all questions? Okay, I'm going to go back to the questions that I had saved. Um let me see. Sorry guys, give me 1 second. Q&A. I know I had another question in here. A couple other questions in here. Oh, what do I miss about living in a big house? And I forgot who asked me this question, but it wasn't on my YouTube. I just jotted it down. Um, what I miss about living in a big house? A bathtub. I miss being able to soak in a bathtub. So whenever I go somewhere, I check into a hotel or Airbnb, that's something that I want to do because I love to take baths. And I would say that's the thing that I miss the most about a big house. Um, let's see, my bedroom. How am I able to sleep in such a small room? Wow. Yeah, my bedroom might be small. Actually, it's not that bad. It's a decent sized room. I would say it's probably not the size of a normal primary bedroom, but like the size of maybe a child's bedroom. Um, and I spend most of my time while my eyes are open in this space, which is plenty big. I don't necessarily need to have a huge room when my eyes are closed, you know? So that answers that. Let's see. Chanel, do you see yourself living a tiny home for I don't. I don't see myself living in a tiny house forever. And it's not because I don't like the lifestyle. I do love my cabin, my cozy cabin. But I want to do more traveling. So because I want to travel, I don't see the point of having such a beautiful home just sit in somebody's lot forever. So I would probably end up at some point flipping this rig and then, traveling because that's what I really want to do. The bathtub thing. Yes, they do have the portable ones. I looked into those. Trust me, I thought about it. But okay, so I don't know if you've ever been in an RV or a tiny home or, something. It's not the place where you want to have large bodies of water that could actually spill. I already had an issue in the bedroom before I actually started renovating with the little flood thing. It's in one of my videos. I showed you guys. It was a mess. I had to rip out the floor. It was a mess. So it's not something that I would want to have in here. I'd be too nervous. So that means I have to put it outside, which means I'm taking a bath with everybody else in my neighborhood And so yeah, it kind of out of it, baths are romantic to me. So yeah, for that I could just go to the hot tub because we have a hot tub here. We have pools and hot tubs and all of that. So I can just do that. But no, I mean like, my own private time, my own private time in the bathtub. Let's see. Um, let's see. I am having my ginger tea soon. New York City. Okay. Okay. What else y'all drinking out there? Ginger tea is good. I usually have ginger tea if I'm having like a tummy ache or something, just so y'all know. Ginger tea, some peppermint. Um, what's Mimi Lynn? Oh, okay. I had already answered that one. Okay. So let's see what else. Come on, y'all. Come with the questions. Want to know? I remember you rapped in your Valley Girl voice. I'm totally awesome. Shh. They don't know about that. They don't know about that. My vegan cookbook. Am I getting my recipes in order? It's so funny. I take pictures of everything. I don't post everything because I know y'all are sick of me, the non-vegans. Um, but I do post some stuff. But I do keep notes, especially if something is a banger. Like if I fail at something, and it's like, yeah, no, I'm not making that again. But if it's a banger, you better believe I'm like it's written down in my phone. And yeah, so maybe one day, I don't know. It's my book about my life actually is on the agenda. That's coming up. So the whole cookbook thing, maybe later down the line, but about my life, yeah, for sure. That's what I want to do. And then I'd also like to maybe do a couple children's books. So let's see. Um Pretoria Afro. No, I am not moving around. I am situated where I'm at. I don't move around in my rig, and no, my furniture is not bolted down. I have regular furniture in here, like I said before. So, um, and I'm not moving around anywhere. I actually have a life here in Las Vegas. I have work, I have clients, I have a lot of things. So, no, it's not something that I want to do. So, I'm what you would call stationary nomad. Let's see. Okay, yeah, I got that. Got that. And maybe I should take this thing off of slow mode because, but then if I do that, I might mess something else up. Like, I don't know, because I've never done this before. So, but thank you guys for coming to my live stream. I feel so loud this stuff. Let's see. Here's an idea. Put some recipes inside the biography. Maybe Sean. We'll talk about it. We'll talk. We'll talk. Let's see. Sally said, "Did you do most or all the work by yourself or did you hire out?" I did, I would say a good 70% maybe by myself. But maybe 60. I don't know. It's hard to say because I do have a handyman. His name is Ivan. Shout out to Ivan. Um, and he would come around when I first started. Ivan would come like maybe twice a week. and then it got down to maybe once a week. And you've seen him in some of my videos. Like there was one where I was doing the kitchen. Like I usually put the camera on him. He's a little camera shy. So every once in a while I'll sneak and catch him doing something, and then, he looks at me like, "Oh, okay." But yeah, Ivan, that's my right hand. And we actually talked about maybe building out a couple of rigs and flipping them. So yeah, Ivan helped me with a lot of stuff, but I do a lot of things myself. I'm very handy when it comes to tools. I own all my own tools, and yeah, so I get a little funny when guys ask me like, "Do you know how to use that?" Excuse me, it's mine. Let's see what Rendezvous says. I have a real issue with the mushroom and the texture. What would you suggest to help me? Mushrooms, well, mushrooms, they vary. It depends on the actual mushroom, because a portobello mushroom is not, say, a king oyster mushroom. Um, so some mushrooms I would use for like a seafood or chicken replacement, and then others I would use for like maybe the mince. I guess you, like a beef kind of thingy. I was never really big on beef anyway. I stopped eating it when I was 12, so it's not really a big thing to me, to have that texture or that flavor. But maybe if you, it depends on what you want to make, Rhonda. So tell me what you want to make, and I can tell you which mushroom you should use. And then also, the air fryer, like you could air fry a paper bag and it'll be good. So maybe you should try putting it in the air fryer so that way it's not mushy. But make sure that you are like patting it down after you rinse it off, and you really don't need to like wet it. Just like brush it off with a wet paper towel, and make sure that you're getting any of the extra moisture out, because there's a lot of water in it. And maybe that's what it is. It might be mushy for you. But there's a lot of different ways you can cook mushrooms. It just depends on the mushroom, though. But king oyster mushrooms, they make some really good, like, chicken replacement. Also, the texture is good for like um, shrimp type of thing. So yeah, and it depends if you want to fry it too. Um, but I'm staying away from the oil. I had to look at my leak because I ain't supposed to be eating all that fat. But so let's see. Um, Johnny Boy said, "Do more live chat." I'm doing live chat, but where's your question? Hi, Nikki. Did I have any other favorite rigs before I decided on Dream? Yeah, I had Jewel before, and that was featured on Tiny House Giant Journey on Jenna's channel. So if you missed that, if you put in Tiny House Giant Journey and you type in my name, my episode on her channel will pop up. I might actually have it saved in my playlist. I don't know if it's there or not, but Tiny House Giant Journey LaShawn, LE apostrophe capital SHAUN, and you'll find it. And you'll see that, yeah, I had Jewel before. And where's Jewel? She told me she was going to come into my live. And for those of you who don't know, my last rig was actually named after one of my friends. Her name is Jewel, and I actually named my Yorkie, Jewel, after her. We were on tour together. Jewel is an amazing choreographer and dancer. And we were on tour together. She danced for LL Cool J. Um, and we were roommates. So we always roomed together. I love, love, love this woman. She is so sweet. So when I got my Yorkie, I named her Jewel. And then I had her for 12 years, and then she passed away. And then so when I got my rig, um I named it Jewel. So that was my first rig. And let's see. Please do some air fryer vegan recipe videos, LaShawn. I just did. I just put one out with the quinoa crusted tofu and quinoa crusted mushrooms. I did like king oyster mushrooms. So I made shrimp, and I did it all in the air fryer. I believe it or not, like I have a full size oven in here. I have a full size oven and a refrigerator, but the oven, I never use it. I only use my air fryer. Um, my oven is storage. It's a 5 burner stove, big ass oven, and sitting right here. Um, Paper bag comment, but I will try the air fryer king oyster. Yes, yes. And then I'll text you some recipes too. Make sure that when you're doing it, you're doing it exactly the same way. If you know, when you ate animals, Rhonda, you're gonna season it same way. Use the paper bag just like we used to, back in the day. And then get it all seasoned up and put it in the air fryer. If you have to, just like a light spray of extra virgin olive oil, um, and you're gonna love it. And make sure you make your dip too, like your sauce. Like I literally live for sauce. I know, right? I know, right? But after Jewel, oh, after Jewel, did I have any other favorite rigs? Mm, Not really. I mean, I went to a couple different RV shows looking at stuff before, and I had a few in mind, but when this one came up, it was a no-brainer. So like I just drove out to California, bought it, and then drove back, and it stayed in Cali until Jewel sold. And then once Jewel sold, then I was able to work on Dream. Leaving beef alone is not a problem. It is the chicken and the fish that I am having a hard time with. Fear of lack. Oh my God. Malik, you want to take this one? Fear of lack of protein.
It's hard to go check out her page.
Oh, oh.
You will miss out on protein, trust me.
You will not miss out on protein because, first of all, my smoothie, I have protein in this. And this is a non-dairy protein. Um, Also, have you asked yourself where these animals are getting their protein? You go, okay? Because all these animals that people are eating are actually getting their protein from the same place where I get my protein from, plants. Um, and beans, legumes, chia seed, nuts, green vegetables. Can we get a LaShawn and Moni Love duet ASAP? Where is Moni? She must be working or something because she posted up a few times and told people to come over to my live, and she's not even here. That's my girl though, and actually she just dropped another single, so y'all should check that out. It's really good. Let's see. I'll knock you out. Malik, what is something you want to add into your space? A man, no. No, I'm kidding. Uh, what do I want to add into my space? I don't think I can add anything else in here. Like I have stuff just like it's falling outside at this point. What's a good question? Like, um, if I could, it would be a bathtub because that's what I miss. Somebody said great answer. Let's see. What brand of protein is in your shake? Hold on one second. I'm going to grab it for you. So, can you see that? Steel, Veg Pro, and that's the strawberry cheesecake. And then I also have the chocolate and I also have vanilla. I like it. It doesn't taste chalky or anything. A lot of the plant-based proteins, they don't break down very well, but this one breaks down really well. I like it. And then Malik, you use what's your brand?
I use Pro Mix and I use Veg. Those
He
three,
uses Pro Mix and Veg.
yeah.
And veg I know is really really good. I just haven't gotten around to it because I just keep ordering the same one that I use because I like the flavors. Oh, there it is right there. Pro Mix Veg Nutrition. You see right there where Malik said those. Let's see. A man, LOL. Claim it, LaShawn. Yeah, I'm good though. I was just joking. I don't really like having people in my space for too long. I think it's just from, being single for so long. And then when someone comes into your space, you're all of a sudden like, oh my God, I have to share that. Like, ooh. Um, so I don't know. I got to break out of that before, you know, I have that. Let's see. Okay. Are you a nutritionist? Malik, put your IG in there. No, he's not a nutritionist, but he has done some studies. You have
Yeah, I'm a certified health coach
certified health coach,
and personal trainer.
personal trainer, badass,
Mm-hmm.
bodybuilder, vegan, plant-based. Malik, go ahead and drop your
I got you.
yeah, drop your IG in there so they can check you out. And you can see uh who my trainer is and where he gets his protein from. Cause you can't just like, okay, let me see. Apology. Let's see. Wait, if this is too long. Are you still dating your long distance boo who you posted a while back? No. John and I are no longer together. Um, I'm citing irreconcilable difference. No, we're not together anymore. We are friends. But no. Let's see. What else? Will you do a photo walk in the near future? Alice, what do you mean photo walk? Like, are you talking about the gallery that I did before? Because remember, I did my gallery. I think that's when you actually became one of my friends on Instagram when I did the Married to Her Power um, gallery. Is that what you're talking about? Or what's a photo walk, Malik?
I'm not sure.
Me either. Alice, can you tell me what you mean by that? Got it, Veg Pro. Okay, so you put it in there, but that's not your Instagram. Planabolic is
Yeah.
your Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't put it up there.
It's at the bottom.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I can't see it yet.
Oh yeah, you probably didn't load. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Can I type into this thing, Malik?
Yeah, I think you got yeah. It usually takes a minute and 40 seconds for it all to load for
Oh, okay.
text. Yeah,
Yeah, and plus I'm on retard mode.
yeah. That's why slow motion is like
I'm
it's
on
delayed.
slow mode. But that's me. Like next time I'll make it a little bit faster. But I put it in slow mode because I'm new to this. I'm too old for this shit. Like I'm gonna keep it 100. My son. And why is he not in my chat? My son's not here. My daughter-in-law is not here. I didn't expect my mom to jump in because she wouldn't even know what to do here. But all right, so are we done with the questions, guys? That's all y'all want to know? Hi, Ava. You made it for my first live stream. Thank you. I'm happy you are here as well. What's your question, Ava? Come on, give it up. Give it up. That remind me of like Naughty by Nature. Give it up for Naughty by Nature. Did y'all know I toured with Naughty by Nature? Let's see. I should start questioning y'all, see who knows the answers. What year did Doing It come out? Mimi says, shout out to you and your trainer. You're making some awesome gains. Your arms look amazing. How long have you been working out? Oh, thank you. My arms don't look as good as they used to. Let me tell you. They get in there though. Um, I've been working out all my life, but I don't know how long. I don't know if I ever said this on YouTube, but I actually had to have some stuff done with my back. So it kind of put me in a bad way, and I wasn't able to work out for a long time. And then, with all this delicious vegan food, like I literally started putting on the pounds, but it's coming off now. Um, so I started training with Malik. What, about 2 months ago?
Yeah, yeah.
About 2 months ago. Um, let's see. Thank you, Mimi. Somebody said, I see you, Malik Rivera. Level up. Thanks for sharing. Yes, for sure. Y'all see? Y'all see my trainer? Stop playing. Stop playing. He only eat plants. Okay? Sean said, I'm saving my questions for you and me. Damn. Sean, stop playing. I know you got questions. Let's see. Rhonda said 1993. Mike Jones, is that right? Is that correct? Ava, let's see. What's in your smoothie? We gave that away already, Ava. You missed it. Girls, a bunch of stuff, good stuff. Let's see. And you knew that I toured with Naughty by Nature. Yes, I did. That was a lot of fun. And Queen Latifah. That was my crew back in the days. Um, Wild Thing came out in 1998. That sorry, 1988. That was my song. Doing It came out. What was it, like 5 years later? She might be right. I don't even know. I'm gonna be honest. I just was testing y'all, but it was somewhere around there. What do you want to see in my new home? I can show y'all if I can move this camera around, but the lighting might not be as great because it's already dark outside, and I actually have a light right here in front of me. Um, yeah, look at it later so you can get all the smoothie details because it's so good. It's really good and it's good for you. Lots of fruits and veggies and my chia and my flax and my beetroot powder. Like I said, it's really good. Like it's live food feeding my body. Okay. Marisa, where'd you go? I don't see any questions from you. I thought you were waiting. What was you waiting for? Okay. So, Wild Thing Remix was released in 1993 um, on the Ready or Not maxi single. Yes. See? Mike Jones, my biggest fan, hip hop. Um, LaShawn. LaShawn was even working out in her video Ready or Not. I was, yes. I forgot about that, Sean. Yep, I was working out in that video. My son was little. Um, and so, yeah, working out has been part of my life for as long as I can remember because those of you who don't know, I'm the youngest of nine and I have seven brothers. So, there was always weights around. There was always stuff going on, and I wanted to be involved. So, kind of grew up a little tomboyish. Probably explains why I love power tools and stuff. Yeah. So, okay, I am. I'm able to show you a few things, I guess, but I don't. I can't say how great the lighting would be. Hold on one second. Put my protein back and unplug my MacBook. What do y'all want to see? Tell me what you want to see. I'm going to turn some lights on in here. Malik's over here crashed out on the couch. So I just got something new in here, and it is my fireplace. You guys haven't seen that. So I bought a fireplace. It's actually a heater, and I built this box for it to go in. There's Malik.
What's up?
And so, yeah, so now in my tiny home, I have a fireplace. So I can lay down on my rug and be all romantical and stuff by myself. Um, so yeah, that is sorry about the lighting, guys. That is my lounge area. You've seen that. Um, Obviously this is grainy, so it's not going to give the best look. But I have a bay window, y'all. And this was what sold me was the bay window. And do y'all remember those lamps? Who saw the video on those lamps? How much did I pay for those two lamps? Who saw the video? Mid-century modern. Oh, did you guys know I put in a slat wall right there? So yeah. Alice, do you remember this picture? This was from the Met. That's Eve. And then do y'all remember the chandelier from Jewel? So I redid it a little bit better. It actually lights up now. It's not on right now. But yeah. So that's the dining area, my tulip table, and then here's my office over here. So you kind of get the feel for how it's all laid out. So there's the office. That's where all the magic happens, all the beautiful edits and things that you see. It's all happening here. And then if I turn around, you'll see the kitchen. And then never mind those cords. That's because I needed to talk to you. But the kitchen is here. As I said, I have a full that lights behind me. I don't want to blind you guys. So um, I'm trying to block the light. Then there's the refrigerator. And this is all new cabinets. All of this is new. All this stuff you see in the kitchen, all of this is all new. And then I'll take you guys in to the bathroom. It's really dark in here. But another beautiful mid-century modern light. I actually got that one from IKEA. Big ups, IKEA. Okay, I see you. Wallpaper. I never do wallpaper. I gotta give a shout out to my girl Tana in North Carolina. I love you, girl. She always does the bomb ass wallpapers. She refurbishes Airstreams. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna show you guys some of her Airstreams because I visited her a few weeks, recorded some of the Airstreams that she does. So she was the one who gave me the, I guess, balls to put up a bold wallpaper. And then this is one of my prints as well. And then that's the shower. And then you guys, you're not going to see the bedroom yet. You see that little bit right there? There's a little bit of the bedroom. But yeah, I'm not showing you that because I promised Jenna that I would give her the exclusive. So, and now I'm back. So, ta-da! You got to see a good portion of my home. I know it's kind of dark, so you'll see, obviously, if you look at any of my videos, you'll see better lighting. Uh, and this camera does what, 720?
No,
7,
1080, I think.
huh?
1080.
P, 720p?
Pretty sure 1080.
Oh,
Yeah.
1080p. Okay, that's not bad. Let's see. 25 for the lamps. $5 too much. It was actually $20 for both lamps. $20. I got them in the pawn shop. What's it called? What's our pawn shop called? Super Pawn. Yep. And then Tana actually found those lamps on she found them on another website and they were about $175 each. So I did good. What you laughing at, Chanel? Oh gosh. Yeah. Yes, Nina, you remember those lamps, right? Okay. So let me see. All your seasonings in your kitchen. Yes. Yes. Oh, did y'all miss? Hold on. Let me give y'all another. It was cords and stuff in a way. So I didn't really give y'all the whole. Never mind those cords. That's so I can talk to you. But that's not there all the time. I'm not ghetto like that. That's just so I could plug my computer in. But look at this, okay? And I know y'all ain't see. Hold on, did y'all not see my metallic backsplash that I put up in here, and then my stainless steel right here? Y'all trying to y'all trying to play me? Look at this. My little T station. That's another phone I got plugged in. So that's why so I could read the questions. But look at my little coffee and tea station right here. Isn't that cute? I, but I love this backsplash. It's beautiful. Love it. Y'all like it? I like it too. All right. Thank you, Sean. Let's see. I said the correct amount because I never miss an upload. Thank you, Nina. Love you. Definitely, definitely. What's that face for? What is that face about? There's like four of them. And Sally said, when can I come over? I'm here. You know me. I'm always ripping and running. So good luck. It's true though. Like I'm not ghetto like that. I just had to plug a bunch of stuff in so I can do this. My other iPhone died, so that's plugged in. And I got this one. And then I had the light and my MacBook because I didn't want it to die in between. Um, so yeah, let me plug that back in. I mean, I got a full charge